We can take it back. We need to take it back. Our sisters and brothers are losing their hair. Their health is being affected. That is not what any of us intended for this, I'm sure.
Speak like you love yourself. Think like you love yourself. Eat like you love yourself. And care for your natural hair like you love yourself.
Detox, yes, but actually target the products that are toxic. And there are a lot of them, calling themselves naturals, and they are loaded up with all these synthetic ingredients that are slowly drying out the hair. That are breaking down the cuticle.
I knew I was not crazy. My hair changed completely in a month and I didn't know why. These were my curls 2 months ago. You can see how juicy they were, how long, how beautiful. This was the first day I started using the products on my hair. This was a week ago when I washed my hair. Yes, girl, I literally want to cry. Look at that. And this is my hair after using the products for a month. Look how empty they look. Look how the texture completely changed.
That are causing scalp issues. Changing the hair texture, that are contributing to health issues.
Even taking medication, so I don't even know why I thought any of these things, right? So then I braided my hair again and left my hair alone. And again, I was oiling my scalp. I wash my hair once a week. Literally 2 weeks ago, I took my braids out. And when I took my braids out, here's a picture. I'm gonna insert the picture of when I took my hair out and what happened. When I took my hair out, I looked at my hair and I was like, this is not my hair. My hair never used to look like this.
Y'all know what happened with that one that was starts with the D and ends with the curl. And those of us who've been in these natural hair streets for longer than a minute, we have seen this so many times before. Diva Curl, Cantu, Olaplex even, and now Miel. It's time for change. And a lot of these ingredients are linked to serious health problems like neurotoxicity, endocrine disruption, hormone issues, cancers, things that our relaxed sisters are dealing with now after years on years on years of using the relaxer products. And if we're not careful, a lot of us are going to end up there too. Why are these products impacting some people in these ways and not others? The answer is very simple. It's due to our unique body chemistry and toxicity. Everybody's body chemistry and levels of toxins are different. So your body chemistry is made up of several factors, including your height, weight, your genetics, allergens, and existing toxicity levels of the same origin and or different origin that may be reacting with these other toxins that your body is coming in contact with through repeated use of these products. So this rather combative and egotistical cosmetic chemist on Threads tried it with me, y'all. She basically made a comment about how difficult it would be to sue Mio Organics, and I came in and said it actually isn't. And you know, these lawsuits are settled all the dang time. But her comment about the poison being in the dose made my whole entire point. Like, I really believe she thought she was telling me something I didn't already know. You did not say these products are perfectly safe and they're not toxic. You literally typed the poison is in the dose. And that is all we need to know. So this is important to understand because it means that it will take different doses or levels of exposure to certain toxins for people to show symptoms. Not that the substances are not poisonous, aka toxic themselves. So I really want you all to sit with that. And in my document that I created to put all of this in one place, I went on to list 2 examples of toxicity that I think that we all can understand. And the first one is alcohol intoxication, right? Those of us who drink, let's get into it. So some people can have 2 drinks and others can have 5 before showing signs of being drunk. And drunk is not the worst symptom of alcohol intoxication, but prolonged use in various doses, depending on the person, can result in mental confusion, difficulty remaining conscious, vomiting, seizures, trouble breathing, slow heart rate, clammy skin, dulled responses such as no gag reflex, which prevents you from choking, extremely low body temperature, and liver cirrhosis. Alcohol overdose can lead to permanent brain damage or death. So that's something that all of us can understand. So if you relate it to people's different body chemistry and their exposure to these toxins in these products, because they are indeed toxic ingredients, then you can begin to understand how come some people are being affected and worse than others. And of course, their unique body chemistry, but also, how often they're using these products, how much they're touching these things, how they're coming in contact with these same toxins or other toxins via other sources. Like, all of this matters. But alcohol intoxication is a great example of how, something that seems as harmless as 1 or 2 drinks here or there is not a problem. But if you start drinking too much, which exposing yourself to alcohol too much, it's a big problem. So in the holistic community, we like to look at the body as a sponge, but also a filter. A sponge because it literally takes in everything we put on it, everything we breathe, everything we eat, even our hair when we put on it, because hair is a living thing. Sponge, but also a filter, because the body is very, very good at detoxifying itself. And it gets great at that when we consciously choose foods, herbs, things that accelerate that process, so that we can filter, the body can filter out all the toxins and function as its healthy and optimal self. So toxins are all around us, and they are a result of a different type of people who are not interested in living in harmony with Mother Nature. It is not their heritage and ancestral duty to care for the planet and live in harmony with Mother Nature. They are more interested in seeing how they can compete with Mother Nature, how they can outdo what the Creator, God, Great Spirit God, has already done. And as a consequence, a lot of harm is coming to the planet and the people who partake in these synthetic, oftentimes very toxic substances. There are some that are neutral, but most of them are not. And so if we want to be in our right and proper order, in our healthiest and highest selves, we will align with Mother Nature. We will return to our ancestral practices. We will take care of ourselves, the soil, the planet, and demand with our choices higher ingredient standards for the products that we use. Prior to us setting up this conversation, I sent you a copy of my ebook.
Yes.
And I want to know, what is your biggest takeaway from the ebook? It's called Natural Hair, Natural Life, Your Guide to Flawless Natural Hair Care and Non-Toxic Natural Hair Products. What's your biggest takeaway?
I actually have 6, but you want the biggest one?
I want whatever you want to offer us.
They're quick, I promise.
Yeah,
Okay,
no, I want whatever you want to offer us.
I actually printed it out. So I'm going based off of the page numbers that they were printed out for me. We are all aware of what happened in 2024 when it comes to Maya. I'm not going to keep harping on that. I've done several videos about it. I even spoke to a lawyer about the lawsuit.
Yeah.
I love that section because let's say, for instance, a lot of people don't have the time to do the research. And I love the fact that your book lists all of the most common concerns. So let's say, for instance, I'm at Target and my favorite hair care company has released a new collection. I can take a picture of the back of it and I can just reference your book.
Yeah.
Or if I'm on Amazon, I can screenshot, or they typically screenshot, and I can have a reference. And like you said in the book, it's a comprehensive list. It's not exhaustive.
Right.
But one thing I do want to point out was your section about perfume or perfume. That can mean so many different things. We just need to be aware of that.
Yes.
Also, what a lot of people don't understand or maybe know, a lot of the ingredients, and you say this in your book, that are approved here in the US are banned so many other places. So I really appreciate section 8. And then of course, section 9 for me was page 31, DIY. We'll be trying all of those.
Yes. As a people, melanated beings have lost so much. These synthetics and this type of science, that is not our culture. That is not where we come from and where we originate as a people. It is not for us. And we've lost that as a result of, assimilation and genocides and colonization. And there are those of us like me that are consciously getting back to our ancestral practices and encouraging the rest of y'all to, take it up and return, because that's where we need to be, in harmony with nature, in harmony with the planet, doing what is best for ourselves and our overall health. I created this resource shortly after retiring from the chair. And so in March 2023, I published it. March 2024, I updated it. And this will be updated annually, because what I learned in my time in cosmetology is that staying on top of these brands and the ingredients that they're using and the owners that are changing is like a part-time job. It is something that you always have to be aware of. And because I've seen so much preventable damage and health issues arise just from the prolonged use of toxic hair products, relaxers included, I decided to go on ahead and create a resource that is designed to help us prevent these outcomes, as well as employ the best natural hair care practices. Go ahead and grab the book. It will save you so much wasted time on, products that you shouldn't be buying, down to products for your hair type. If you want to heat straighten your hair, so much good information is in there, but chiefly how to avoid toxic products on your natural hair journey. So we can shift this, ladies. We can shift the entire trajectory of what is the natural hair movement and the products that we are willing to accept from these companies and these brands, simply by raising our health standards and deciding to become educated and discerning consumers, so that they know that we are serious about our health, we are serious about our hair, and we are not buying their toxic crap anymore. We're going to put our support behind the brands who are getting it right, the brands who value their health, obviously, because that's why they're choosing to manufacture products in the way that they do, and work in harmony with Mother Nature and the planet. We can take our natural hair movement back, because I am from a time when I think I went natural in 2011, and so back then it was more so about just sharing your love and your appreciation for your hair. A lot of people were just using their do-it-yourself recipes. The products that are available were a little bit more natural, and it was less about sponsorships and brands, pushing brands and views and all that thing. It was really more about community, and the energy is different now. It's so commercial. It's driven by the brands and the types of hair that they want to feature. And a lot of our content creators are just getting caught up in the business of it instead of the love and the joy of it. And we can take it back. We need to take it back. Our sisters and brothers are losing their hair. Their health is being affected. That is not what any of us intended for this, I'm sure. So we have work to do, good people. We can return this thing to what it was supposed to be. And we need to bring the joy. We need to be the love. And we need to bring the responsibility back to this community and to this movement. We just need to find other boutique brands that place a higher value on the type of ingredients that they work with, so that we can keep on keeping on with in alignment with the purpose of our natural hair movement. So we got work to do, y'all. And I thank y'all for being here, and I will see you on the next one.